welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to share with you my participation and completion of this week's challenge, 1 week, 100 people. So the objective is to sketch, draw, paint, doodle in any technique you want within a week's frame, but even that, there's no hard dates or rules. There's no sign up, no formal anything, just your own pace. And it is a challenge, but a chill challenge. I perhaps took it a little bit too chill this year. So the objective is to push ourselves just beyond of what we normally do, just a little bit more. So what is this challenge about? This is an annual challenge of sketching 100 people in 1 week. And this week marks its 10th edition. The co-founders Liz Steele and Mark Taylor Holmes announced that this year's challenge would be a friendly nudge to go beyond our usual sketching and to explore new boundaries, rather than a strict competition to complete all 100 sketches. Mark says that this is a self-motivated, unstructured thing. He highlights the value of quantity as a goal rather than quality, because quantity has a quality of its own. I love that. Liz mentions that the goal is to sketch as many people as you can from life or from photos, and see if you can reach 100. That there's something special about striving for a big goal like 100 sketches. For more details, you can check out their blogs in the description below. So I first attempted this challenge a couple of years ago. I dug out this old spiral buff drawing book, which was originally like this. I have a preference for stitched ones. I converted this into a dedicated sketchbook for the challenge. And I cut it in half, and all the pages I folded them like this. I did leave the spiral for added character. This is beyond vintage. It looks maybe like from the 30s or 40s, 50s, 60s tops. So my original plan was to choose 20 figures and sketch them in 5 different styles to make 100. I strategized to tackle the challenge in stages by building momentum, or so I hoped. I began on a Monday warming up with line contour drawing. You know, I hadn't done it in years. Well, really decades. I need to do this more often. See, there's the Botticelli's Birth of Venus. The next day I chose to sketch with Conte pencil. I think it would require some varnish or finishing to avoid all this smudging. Then the third day, I practiced with direct watercolor in monotone. This was a very happy surprise that it took it so well. I estimate it's, I don't know, about 150-ish GSM. This is really not watercolor paper, but it's actually drawing paper. It's like a crystal, but it is old and it smells old. You know, that kind of smell. I had planned to sketch with ink and watercolor for the 4th day and light pencil and watercolor for the 5th, but both of which never happened. In summary, I only managed to do 60 sketches and I ended up not posting anything. This is the world premiere. Even though I didn't complete, it was 60 times more than what I was doing at that time. So that was 2 years ago. Last year, I must have been out of the loop because I missed it out completely. But I came across the announcement this year, and here I am, giving it another shot. For me, my goal is to practice, to learn, and to have fun. For For this year, I thought of resuming my 2024 challenge, but I decided to leave it as it was. It is actually a testament of what I did back then. Instead, for this year, I chose to start a new one and integrate it to a few of my self-challenges that I have lined up. There's a little backstory to this. Years ago, I chatted with an artist about her watercolor exercises of trees. She mentioned that her mentor had taught her that to become proficient and master a certain scale or technique, one should do 100 of them. I think it's in the same vein of quantity over quality that I mentioned before, and but it also reminds me of that famous line by Lady Catherine in Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. If I had ever learned, I should have been a great proficient. This line always cracks me up. And the worst is that she goes on to berate others for not practicing enough. This scene always has me rolling in the aisle. Well, you're on, Lady Catherine. Or her ladyship, or something like that. This is proof that I'm not versed in British protocol, and I'm just mix matching from 19th and 21st centuries. Just a little fun in there. So where was I? Oh yeah, this watercolorist, about that mentor. So this 100 drawing thing has stuck with me for years, and it was kind of like in the back burner. And so this challenge has brought it to the front burner, so to speak. But then it got shoved back to the back burner again. It was not until recently that I actually put it into action. Well, just a little action, really. Last year, I started with a few trees, but I didn't reach 100, not even 20. It has been a struggle to get in the practice, so for this year I have planned to do that and other similar challenges. I'm not only aiming for 100 trees, but actually I'm aiming also for 100 clouds and 100 landscapes, 100 buildings, 100 bicycles, 100 portraits, 100 people. And I know I cannot do it all, and I have to be realistic. So here's the thing, I find these round, even numbers kind of not interesting. So I tend to adapt these numbers to something that I find more fun and exciting. Like in this case, I'm aiming for 111. I mean, not even 101, 111, 111. I don't know, it sounds more fun. It just, I'm a number nerd, what can I say? And besides, it's kind of going like the extra mile. Come on, it sounds more fun. And well, of course, once that I have accomplished that, I hope to have acquired some proficiency and honed my skills, and will continue to do many more, incorporating them in my sketches. Back to the present, to this year's challenge. My first idea was to sketch the logo of the challenge as a warm-up, film it in time-lapse mode, and include it in my introduction. But as I was setting the camera up here, the waters began to shift, so to speak, and I decided to record in real time. And then as I started to sketch, my mind began to set free and my hand followed. And you know how these things are, they take a life of their own. And well, the logo itself has 100 people. Technically, I am done. In nearly an hour, I had done 100 people and more. It's actually 111 to be exact. 111. My magical milestone is 111. I don't know. I know it could seem as if I conveniently wrote off the challenge. I'm back in the front burner of practicing this, and I just absolutely love this, and that's my goal after all. I really enjoyed this challenge, and I will challenge myself to do more. I highly recommend it. And I don't know, there was something about it. It is the value of these challenges. It sets you in a structure to get going with the quantity, and the quality will come with the quantity that you put in, you know, the practice that you do. Like Lady Catherine from Pride and Prejudice said, you cannot expect to excel without practice. I'm paraphrasing, I'll look the exact quote. Jane Austen, brilliant. So your ladyship, you're on. And you just let yourself go. You suddenly, free your hand, free your mind, free yourself. So perhaps this is a metaphor of how structure helps you get started, but then eventually it sets you free. Like the birds. Can you hear them? Spring is around the corner. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed my video and it has inspired you to do your own sketching explorations. And until next time, happy sketching. Cheers. See, it's so blurry. I'm struggling a little bit with my phone. You should see where it's hanging from and do, anything. Oh, there's a couple of doves. See, I tell you, spring is around the corner, literally. They're there. That's my cat snoring.